Well, let's move on here to game number 2. Let's head to New England here. A potential suitor for Le'Veon Bell. Apparently, they're in the top 5. And I'm not talking about the Denver Broncos. I'm talking about the New England Patriots as they host the Denver Broncos, and they've got their own running back issues with Melvin Gordon not being able to pay for an Uber cab there the other night, and doing about 25 miles per hour over the speed limit. And so the Denver Broncos may or may not have Melvin Gordon in their lineup when they go to New England this week. What do you got for us there, Jeff?
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't think Vic Fangio even knows. He sent him home from practice today. So at least Melvin showed up, I guess. But I know the arraignment is in a month. And the new CBA states that with the DUI, the first offense is 3-game suspension minimum. So we just don't know if that'll be decided yet. But I would plan for no Melvin Gordon. I would give the boost to Phillip Lindsay. He practiced in full. I don't think the toe is going to be much of an issue anymore. Royce Freeman. Calvin, you think Royce Freeman is going to be worth a flex play, or?
I like the idea of Royce Freeman more than I like Royce Freeman himself. I was really big on Royce Freeman when he got drafted. And so I was listening to FF Intervention. Chase Vernon was talking about his fit in this offense, and I started looking into that a little bit, and I think it really did make a lot of sense. But Phillip Lindsay is just such a fighter, and I just don't know that anybody can wrestle that job away from him. And if he's actually getting a shot to be the guy, maybe they let Freeman play that Melvin Gordon role. But man, maybe they just unleash Phillip Lindsay, and that's, if I have to pick what I'd really like to see, that's what I would like to see happen. What about? I'm really curious. Is there any updates on Noah Fant? I mean, is that the guy that you think could get back soon for us?
So Noah Fant and Drew Lock, actually. Lock practiced today limited. He is trending upwards. Fangio is hoping that he plays, which that would be a huge boost to Denver's offense as a whole. Fant was going through stretches this morning, also limited practice, limited reps. Typical assessment. They'll let him go through a couple reps, see how the ankle responds. If it swells up, then they'll probably shut him down. If he responds well, no swelling tonight, no swelling tomorrow morning, they'll give him more work tomorrow and see how he does. So within the window, I think Fant will return this week.
Yeah, that's really good to hear. I hope we get to see Cam Newton versus Drew Lock. There was a chance that this matchup was Jared Stidham versus Brett Rippon last week, and nobody wanted to see it moved at the last minute there in week 4. But I think we all could be a lot better off with it being moved, and that could mean really good things for kind of the forgotten man, Julian Edelman. I do think New England's going to struggle to run the ball. Denver's only allowed 1 touchdown to the position this year. So, and not a lot through the air either. So I'm really curious to see. I don't think you can have very big expectations for James White or for Harris even. Now, New England's a different team than anybody that they've played so far. So maybe there's some differences there, but I kind of think Julian Edelman might be a guy that is being underrated. Didn't look quite as good last week with Stidham, that with Cam Newton back, maybe you get a little bit more usage out of him.
Yeah, for me, I'm looking at that running back situation there with Phillip Lindsay there. I love Phillip Lindsay. You watch your mouth there. I love myself.
Every time you turn, like you're like facing the other way and it's hard to see, and then you turn back around and it